This is your first chapter, and the chapter is Computer Network. Students, I have divided this chapter into two parts. Today I am going to discuss the part 1, and in this part I have included 5 topics. Topics are concept of networking, terms used in networking, advantages and disadvantages of networking, network architecture and types of networking. And this video is only for the first two topics, that is concept of computer networking and terminologies used in networking. For other topics I made another 3 videos that I will share later on.
In our daily life, most of the time we use some words like internet, video conferencing, mobile network, railway network, bank ATMs, etc. But have you ever think about the term network? Now see, these days you are not going to school, but still you are updating yourself with the course details. Again, I made this video in my laptop, but you are also accessing my video in your devices. So how all these things are possible? These things are possible because you are connected to some technologies. You are connected to some devices for which you can access, or you are able to access those information, or you are able to access the videos. Okay, now yes, I know one question has arisen in your mind, and that is about internet, because you are thinking that you are accessing all this information because of internet. Okay, let me complete this chapter. After completing these topics, you have to answer this question to me. Okay, now keep the question in your mind only. Okay, now come to the main point. So all these things are possible because of network, because you are connected to some technologies, you are connected to some devices. Similarly, if you want to transfer some information, like if you want to transfer some videos or pictures from your mobile phone to your laptop or to your computer system, what you will do? You will interconnect the devices. You will interconnect the phone and the laptop or the computer system. How? Either you can use the data cable, or you can connect both the devices by using Bluetooth or by using Wi-Fi. So what? Both the devices are interconnected. Actually, when you interconnect the devices, that time you are setting up a network, and because of that network you can transfer the information from one device to another device. Okay, so we can say that network is an interconnection of various devices for which we can share information or data. Now in terms of computer, we can say networking is the concept which explains how computers are connected with each other for sharing resources. Now resources, it may be hardware resources like printer, scanner, fax machines, modems, etc. Or it may be software resources, and information and what technologies and devices they use for the connectivity. Okay, so in a simple way we can say computer network is a set of computers or any other peripheral devices like printers, scanners, modems, etc. that are linked together for the purpose of sharing hardware and software resources. Okay, So we can use the terms networking, network, and computer network interchangeably. You can use any one of these terms, but the meaning is same for all the terms. Okay? Now, just take an example. Say you have two computer systems. I give the name as PC1 and PC2. Again, you have one printer and one scanner. Okay? Now, if you interconnect all the devices, PC1, PC2, printer and the scanner, then that will be your network. Understood? So, for a network, you must need two things. Number one, you must have two or more than two devices for interconnection. Number two, you must have transmission medium. Transmission medium means the path by which you can share the information. That means transmitting media. Transmission media or transmitting media. Transfer the information. How you will transfer the information. Okay? So remember these two things. For a computer network, you must have two things. One is you must need two or more than two devices. Otherwise, with one single device, you cannot connect. Okay, if you have only one single device, that will then you cannot create a network. You must have two or more than two devices. Number two, you must have transmission medium. Transmission medium may be wired or wireless. When you use the wired transmission medium, then you must have to use cable. And if you use the wireless, then you may use Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. Okay? Terminologies used in networking means terms used in networking. So in a network, we use different terms like node, transmission medium, protocol, etc. Now what is node? When you create a network, all the devices in the network is known as node, or sometimes it is called host or client or workstation. You can use any one of these terms. Okay. Now see, in this example, there is one printer, one mobile phone, one desktop PC and one laptop computer. Now if I interconnect all these devices with the help of a cable, then that will be your network. And whenever it will be network, then each device is known as node. So printer will be one node, mobile phone will be one node, laptop computer will be one node, and desktop PC will be one node. Okay? But if you don't create the network, then these all devices are standalone devices. Means those are not in a network. Understood? If they are in a network, then only they will be known as node or host or client or workstation. Otherwise, they will be a standalone devices. Okay. Next one is your transmission medium. Transmission medium means the physical path by which we can create a network or by which we can transmit or transfer the information. Okay, so transmission medium, it may be wired or wireless. And next one is your protocol. Protocol is a set of rules that regulate the flow of information in a network. Yes, we need protocol in everywhere. Like in a network also we need protocols, because in a network large amount of communication takes place. So a set of rules is necessary to avoid chaos, isn't it? For example, say in a class, a teacher instructs students to raise their hands and speak only on their turn, isn't it? Similarly, computer networks follow rules to reliably and efficiently transfer data. Okay, so a protocol is a set of rules and guidelines for transmitting data between network devices. Okay.